Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gamer Zach, you guys are Zachalites, and welcome to what should be the final part of Oxygen Not Included. Our main goal from the start was to launch a rocket, and we have been through trials and tribulations, hurdles, ups and downs, and 0 deaths. And we're here. We have this fancy home for Keryu specifically to boost morale. Keryu is now qualified to pilot a rocket, and look at this morale. Actually possible to go up to rocket navigation, plus 10% rocket navigation efficiency. So sure, let's make Keryu the best pilot we can be, right? Carpets go a long way, comfy bed goes a long way, espresso machine, everyone loves that. All right, so there's a few things that we need to do. We don't have a telescope, so looking at also, I've discovered this, well, someone told me about this trick, waypointing locations. We can do this now. This is a bit buried, it's a bit of a mess, yeah. We need to keep this clear. We probably need more bunker doors, and I probably can deconstruct this solar panel and have a telescope there instead. Right? That would be useful. But there's also a few things that I'm a little concerned about. Our natural gas is not generating enough to keep the natural gas generators going. We do have petroleum going, though this is not infinite. We might have to use the oil reservoir, but I was looking at the oil reservoir and it needs water, so perhaps I use this cool steam vent as a dedicated crude oil extractor. Because I have enough water here, but if I take advantage of that, we might be able to do something. So if we wanted to get there... Oh, we actually already dug up to here. So what we can do is... let's just dig down to this steamy area here. And prep to use... this. Right? Also, we should probably have a door right about there. Let's just put a manual airlock right there. Right? So we're gonna prep this. Can we get there? I don't think we can get there. We're not using that gas pump. We can dig that as well. Okay. So, we're gonna prepare this for possibly building, what is it under? Utilities oil well. Which we can use steel to build an oil well on one of these. I can use lead? Oh no, it probably gets way too hot. I can use iron. It costs 200. I just want to prepare this. Because if we run out of oil later on, I want to make sure that we are actually sort of don't have to rush, you know? I could go ahead and like catch slicksters and stuff, but we're not going to do that. Okay, besides that, we might want to try find out some other discoveries. For example, there is neutronium here, so there's a vent right there, and I'm not entirely sure what that vent is going to be. So it might be prudent to go find out what that vent is gonna be. Digging over there, I don't know. Thing is, exploring over this side, it's hard, there's no oxygen. Is there a way to easily get over there? I suppose if I just ladder down here. And then, I know using ladders is more efficient than this, but... if I just dig through this and we ladder down to it and then just find out what this vent is. This should get us over. Okay, we'll find out. Huh. This biome is just ruined. We're gonna ignore it. Okay, so we're just prepping a few things back here. So besides that, we do need probably more bunker doors, which means we're gonna need more iron to steel. Yes. Yeah, we have... we produce one more. We're short on lime to produce much more steel. So we probably have to go searching for fossils at some point. Okay, we are gonna dig down here. All this is not breathable. The petroleum generators is... most of this is breathable, actually. It's actually okay. Would it be better if I didn't use this path down? It's a long way to run. Oh, but this is breathable oxygen there? That might save things. Okay. As long as they don't get trapped, it should be fine. Okay. The rest of the base, oxygen's good, temperature's generally good. We're keeping the natural gas generators below 60. Water source is about 40. Good. Everything's nice and chill. Good. Yeah, things were scalding here for a while because the water built up. Okay. So then we have to plan... rocketry? No, it's not rocketry. What is it? Stations? Telescope. We can build it out of gold. Assigned duplicants must possess the geographical analysis trait. And I guess I can just pop it here for now, right? And then we'll have to build a bunker door above it. Right? That should work, right? Might need some scaffolding around the side. That's gonna be 6. We're gonna need more steel. Put it above. Won't it just be buried? Like, I've been putting stuff up here, but I guess you just dig it out and it's fine, right? Like, doesn't get damaged. Otherwise, it'll obstruct this. Yeah, I'm planning to clear all of this. I'm planning to clear all of this. Right? Much like I did with this space scanner, which is constantly buried so it doesn't actually function. I don't know how you get around this. You need something to... You need the thing that automatically clears... What is it under? The auto sweeper? No, the auto miner, which is somewhere around here. I only need it for a short time. I guess so. Why would it work underground? Because I'm gonna dig up the underground. You know? I'm gonna dig all of this up and then, you know, underground only means below ground. If you remove all the ground above it, it's now ground level. It's all relative. But if we only need it for a short time, I guess it's fine if I just real quick do this. Right? If I do that, then have the power line just come over here. Right? Good. That room's full of steam, so that's fine. Okay. Ignore all of these warnings. They don't mean anything. Okay. We made a little bit of progress down this way. I'm just prepping so I can put a water pump there. Pump the water left and down to that oil well. Okay, good. We're making a little progress over here. How did we dig this but not that? They can make it over. Yes, good. Let's speed up the game. Right, so we're going to cycle 400 today, as we've been going 40 cycles a day. Long commutes, yeah. I think having all the beds... beds are assigned, so... Beds should technically go around the outside. There's a lot of things that you would only know how to build and arrange after you've played this game. You know, having just... This is my first proper playthrough. There's so many things you would just not do like this. Right? You just wouldn't do it like this. Slowly making some progress here. Holding the breath is an issue. Perhaps I should have just dug up this way. So they have Atmos suits. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, they just need to build a ladder. Okay. Have we been building some stuff here? I think so. We do need to also dig up this. That's entombed. We need to dig up that. Like, I thought you needed a bunker door just to get out. Turns out you just need to build a side and build a roof of bunker tiles, and then you're fine. It's fine. Okay. So let's make sure Keryu staying happy. Morale 30. Wow. Keryu is real happy. Smelled flowers. Food poisoning antibodies. Temporarily immune to disease. Okay. Stress 0. We're having Keryu do nothing. Keryu is just gonna be germ resistance. What are zombie spores? This is the first time I've seen zombie spores said anywhere. Because it's not listed under... Oh no, it is there. I just never really paid attention to it. I've just been looking at food poisoning, slime, lung fluorescent. What are zombie spores? I've been like... I just never looked at that. Where do they come from? In the oil biome? Okay, well, I don't see anything. Can see pretty far left, yeah. Not even sure what diamonds are used for. Okay. Have we exposed this? Almost. I just want to have something done. So we're exposing that, we're building down this way, and then we're building the telescope, right? Good. Also, I probably finished a few more of those sculptures. This one's not done, but I checked decor. At least it helps. So Keryu should be just constantly happy. Tickled tootsies. Saw friend. Pleasant chit chat. Good. Keryu, just relax. Actually, with Keryu's happiness being so high... Oh no, it does fluctuate down to 25. Okay. So Keryu is off limits. Keryu, just chill. Have I played Frostpunk? Yes, I have a few videos of Frostpunk. Ah, Kilmasis, welcome. Okay. Water levels good. Food levels good. We've got plenty of gristleberries. This Pip has been planting these bristle blossoms. Fine, I guess. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to uncover something here. I just want to know what it is. Oh, that's a vacuum. Gotta dig into it a bit. Okay. Just want to know what it is. Besides that, everything should be running smoothly. We're cleaning germs out of our polluted water here, and that's working fine with a liquid pipe germ sensor. It's cleaning water faster than we're producing polluted water, so it's working efficiently enough. I'm just concerned about power. That's kind of something that if it runs out, it becomes an issue. Right? It becomes an issue if we run out of power. And we're pumping a lot of this. This over here, this crude oil is very packed. There's like 3,000 to 4,000 kilos a tile here. And it decompresses to like 900. So if I bust this open, it'll help raise things up. So I do want to eventually do that. And we do need fossils while we're at it, so might as well grab that. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That works. I don't know if... Is there anything underneath the magma? No, this is the bottom of the map. So this is the end. Alright. We've made a little progress. But have we revealed this? What is that? Infectious polluted oxygen vent. Highly pressurized vent that periodically erupts with warm polluted oxygen. That's not a bad thing to have. It says germ slime lung. Does that mean there's slime lung germs on the vent, or the slime lung comes with the polluted oxygen? How interesting. I don't know the different types of vents. What was I doing over here? Right, the water supply. So we're going for this one next. Please get that set up. And actually we'll need a ladder going down here. Yeah, you guys just prep this. So I can put a liquid pump, pump it left, pump it left, pump it down to here, right? Plumbing, liquid pipe, igneous rock. Oh! Water will boil. Oh, it's actually not that hot here. I thought it was over 100. Oh, it only gets to 100 down here. Up here, it's not 100 yet. Okay, so it should be fine. But maybe we just use insulated pipe anyway. Just in case. So we're gonna have this go across. No, not like that. Across here. We do want to... It's going that way. And this will go up. To here. And I don't want to ruin this biome, so I'm going to keep it insulated. And I can basically navigate around the ice. We're heading up to there. I have to dig through this. We'll go up here. Around this. Up this way. And we'll be digging... to a liquid pump that'll be there. Okay. That's generally how we're gonna do it. So I have to dig a little bit going through this. But yeah, should be fine. I'm planning this now because I am not running out of power again. That was a difficult time for this base. To dig that. And then we can make our way across this. Yes. Okay. I guess we don't need this then. Oh no, we do still need this to get the power down. Because what we actually need coming down this way is a power line. Which will bust that. That's what this access was for. Okay. So all we need to do here is primarily this stuff. Down to here, over to there. Okay, so that's set up there. So that water is gonna feed down into an oil well, which is actually here. No power wire connected. I do need that as well then. Good. No liquid intake, empty pipe. Okay. And this, as far as I understand, just pumps the crude oil to the surrounding area. We busted this open as well, okay. So that's my understanding of that. Okay. Telescope. Did we get it done? No. Telescope's still not done. Let's just really prioritize the telescope. Get that done. So we can chart a course. Oh, rocket is still a little entombed. Okay. It says no astronaut assigned, but I have assigned Kerry. Is that just a glitch? There's a show star map button as well, but I guess we don't have a star map. Like it says no astronaut assigned. Wait, the telescope needs... Building must be exposed to space to function. It needs what? It needs oxygen? Oh, that's gonna be... We need to pump oxygen up here? Disable auto repair first. No analysis, focus selected, open star map to select a focus. I have never seen this before. Okay, rocket, hangar, rockets 1, Genesis prototype L. Ah, this is where you can rename the rocket. Status grounded, passenger 0, modules 3, max range 0, storage 0, destination not selected. Okay, too far for this wreck. So how do we... Oh, we have 2 unknown destinations. Destination status. So there's no way to know what's what. I guess we analyze that. But it needs gas intake oxygen. Launching a rocket in this game is so... Alright, we need to launch a rocket. Let's build a rocket. The rocket needs steam. Okay, let's give it steam. The rocket has no destination. Okay, we need to build a telescope. The telescope needs oxygen. Okay, let's get a telescope. Okay, the astronaut is now unhappy because the skill to be an astronaut makes him very demanding. Okay, we gotta build a comfy bed. The comfy bed needs plastic. We need to manufacture plastic. What do we need to get plastic? We need oil. We need to build oil stuff. Let's dig down, build oil. It's like, everything needs something. Colony achievement earned. What have we got? 1 year to be exact. Reach cycle 365.25 with a single colony. Look at that. It never ends. Gas pipe. Well, we have gas flowing up to here. So might as well. just siphon some off from here. Build up along this. We'll need to bridge over that. Need to keep building up like this into there. Okay. All right, that works. Do we got down to the door there? Okay. Okay, we did bust open this crude oil here. So you can see the pressure here is going down. So it's actually pumping crude oil back up here. But our crude oil is going down faster than I expected. What does back pressure mean? Okay. I feel like we need to solve our crude oil issue first. So let's go to plumbing. Let's go to liquid pump. The liquid pump's gonna be here. The insulated liquid pipe will connect up to there. We will need to make sure the water doesn't just leak out of this area. So I'm gonna need to block that. And that is gonna be priority 9 if we ever do anything there. I'm going to... How do you do this? Doing this means people can't go either way, right? So we don't have to lock a door, we just have to disable permissions. So no one's coming from this side anymore. We're only going up this way. And no one needs to go through this door either. Because the power line's already built to there. Okay. See, there's all these little tricks. I thought you had to lock doors. What's the point of locking a door if there's permissions then? Okay. So what we need to do is we need to have all of this stuff prioritized. Actually, in here, this is all going to be 7. This also needs to be analyzed. Out here, all of this needs to be 8. Like, I want all of this done. Okay. We probably need to... Okay, this... Okay. Okay. All of this is prioritized. Let me just make sure. Can we actually get across this? Just in case I'll build that. And I think that's all. Oh no, we do have to dig through here, don't we? This has to be a door, doesn't it? Just temporarily. Like building up. Cancel build. This is gonna let water out very quickly if I do this. Let me just do it somewhat properly. So this will go up to here. And then down to here. The ladder go up here. And a door right here. Okay. That way we won't accidentally spill too much. Right? That's everything? That pumps water down to our oil well? That should be everything to get the oil well working, right? Should be. Good. Oh, so I was looking at this. Our gas reservoir for carbon dioxide is actually getting low. And we're just pumping out tons of carbon dioxide here. Where does it come in? It's here. Where is that coming from? We're filtering out carbon dioxide here. Is it? This is such a mess. It's such a mess. This is all not... Can I just bust all of this so I can actually see what I'm doing? Rid of all of that. Good. This gas pump, deconstruct that. This gas filter, deconstruct that. This gas filter, deconstruct that. Because I'm trying to save power. Let's deconstruct that. Let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Okay. This is gas pipes. I have to be very careful with how I bust all of this. Okay, gas pipe, deconstruct there. Gas bridge, gas filter, gas pipe, deconstruct that. So I might actually be able to see what I'm doing here. So I can pump some carbon dioxide back into this reservoir so this canister filler actually can continue to work. So, because we're pumping soda into the water cooler, I think? No, into the soda fountain. Right, good. Okay. Telescope. Gas intake. We just have to bring everything everywhere. Right? We have to bring everything everywhere. It becomes such a challenge. I can't believe these poker shells are still alive. Poker shell malt. Poker shell malt to lime. Why is that not on forever? That's the whole point we started breeding them. So we could get more lime. So we could produce more iron to steel. Refined carbon is a little low as well? Sure. Let's produce some of that as well while we're at it. Okay. This... How do you see the gas pressure in here is actually really high. Like if I turn... Thing is, the flow of gas out of here is already kind of maxed, isn't it? Like the pipes are just... It's not fully clogged, but it is quite clogged. Oh well. We've made some progress. Look at that. I don't know how they prioritize the direction they work. They're picking up granite from here. Like, why did they build here first and then here, and then here? I don't know how they prioritize all this. Alright, that fire pole is just to get to here. Okay, okay. Alright. This cool steam vent is also dormant, so it's not infinite water for now. This one here, that's dormant as well. Next activity, 36 cycles. This one, next dormancy is in 8.4 cycles. This dormancy is 26 cycles. So water is actually going to be a little low for a while. This is 30 cycles, right? Basically this whole episode today, we're not gonna have active water vents, but we do have a lot of water stored up. So it should be okay, and we are fully recycling our polluted water. So we should be okay. We should be. Going to space is stressful. Actually focus on winning the game by making the asteroid home. I actually don't know how you win this game. Besides the rocket, there is the monument, I think. This monument builds a top section of a great monument. Can be customized. A great monument must be built to achieve the colonize imperative. Diamond, glass. Diamond's easy enough to get. Ceramic, plastic, steel. Steel, obsidian. Send a dupe to the final planet. Oh, okay. I think the monument is still a little out of our reach right now. We're just trying to make sure we have a source of oil. Also need to dig all this at some point to let this crude oil flow down. There we go. Please do that. Okay, slowly making some progress here. Building up this way is going to be a little tricky. Some water is going to leak down here and probably turn to ice. Actually, no, the temperature here is rather high because this water is... Oh, that's hot water. So it can't get quite as cold as it needs to be. There's a wart seed there. Did I inspect this desk? I don't know if these have any significance whatsoever. Broken link, the Gravitas facility. Questionable rise of a research giant. I don't know if they mean anything. There we go. Let that flow. Okay, that crude oil. Fleshed out a bit. Okay. Iron to steel. There we go. We got a bunch of lime. Let's get like 4 more. We're a little short on iron as well. Oh, right. We can use this for iron to iron. Iron ore to iron. I keep forgetting not to use that. Iron ore to iron. Let's get 4 of that as well. Okay. I was just kind of hoping maybe that'll be natural gas as well. I can even get a new duplicant. I'm so scared about taking a new duplicant. Just give me the pufflet eggs. My natural gas actually is building up again. Because I turned off one natural gas generator. We're not really getting rid of all the CO2 here. What does a carbon skimmer do again? I haven't used it for so long. Water to filter carbon dioxide. And then it pumps out polluted water? Is that how that works again? Yes. I guess we could build a carbon skimmer. What's that under again? Refinement? Ventilation? Wait, what was that? What's a molecular forge? Rare materials into advanced industrial goods. Okay. Carbon skimmer. You just so easily forget where everything is. There's so much stuff. What is it under again? Yeah, a new dupe will mess up the equilibrium. Because we're clearing out our polluted water very well now. So it's under oxygen. Ah, okay. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide. It generates polluted water, which we can easily turn back. Okay. Let's go ahead and build it here, I guess. So that. So we'll build a carbon skimmer there. Clear that off. That's copper ore. Nice. Okay. So I know it needs power. What are these lines? That's going down to there. So I can put... Let's spaghettify some more. Yes. How beautiful. I'm sure you love what I'm doing here. Look at this. Look at this masterpiece. See these faces here? I'm pretty sure that's your reaction to how I'm organizing wires. Okay. Actually, the floor tiles here, I want to be airflow tiles. No. Don't block the airflow here. We do need plumbing, liquid. So, clean water. This is germ-filled but clean water. So I can actually just... do this. Do that. And then... send this back to here. Which... no, that's going the wrong way. This is sending... wait, what have I built here? This is pumping polluted water up... oh, these are both pumping into the distiller. Where's the line that vents? Oh, it's there. Okay. That used to be... there's just remnants here. I need to clear this off. Okay. Yeah, that's not actually connected to anything. Okay. So this liquid pipe, it's coming up this way to go over here to bridge over. We go up to here. And that pumps down and into here, which then gets recycled back. Okay, that actually works. That actually works. Somehow that works. Okay. Have we made progress on all of this? I'm not sure if they can actually make it over here. Just to be sure. Do that. They're going down this way first. Okay. See, oil has risen again because of this. There is actually just a lot of oil lying around, which would be easy enough to use. But it's okay. Oil refinery. Yeah, we do have a store of that there as well. Okay, so up here, anything gone horribly wrong? No. This gas intake for the oxygen, it's gonna take a while as well. I'm just concerned about lots of things. Okay. At least deconstruction goes a little bit quicker. As they pass that, they can just bust it open, yeah. So I can actually see what I'm doing here. It's actually not crowded. There's just a lot of stuff I built in the past and never got rid of it. Okay. So mostly the liquid pipe is set up. This all flowed down as well? Okay. So I think what I can do is I can just really prioritize getting oxygen up top. I know, we're prioritizing way too much stuff. But those are the two major lines that we need built. Besides that, I don't think we need to do anything right now, right? Nothing else is sort of urgent or worrying. Food is fine, temperature's fine, water should be fine, oxygen's fine, carbon dioxide's going up a little bit. Could probably get this set up as well. This is a small project, so it's fine. What is this? Do we need... What is being built here? Cancel that. Don't think we need that? Okay, this is feeding clean water into the carbon skimmer, and that water goes right back out there. So this is a perfect loop of not wasting any water. Right? Good. Yes, I think. Correct. Okay. You put the clean water to go to the polluted water? What did I do? Disable, please. What was I trying to do? This is... I'm trying to brain what I'm trying to do. Wait, this is outputting clean water down this way, which is then going into this. This is outputting polluted water. Right? Because in there, out there. This outputs the polluted water. Which then just has to go back into the that, right? We actually don't need this line going up here. Can I not destroy that liquid pipe? I don't need to put the polluted water back there. I can just send it straight back into the water sieve. Right? Okay, I don't know what I was building up there. I don't know what I did. Okay, do this. All right. That should work. Yeah, because our carbon dioxide levels are slowly rising. We need to deal with that. Okay. Mike's building all this. Okay, good. So all of this is pretty much done. Oh, it's almost done. Come on. Don't we have a little bit more? Is it too hot down there? They complain about being hot. Just two more. Okay. At least that's almost done. This pipe here, this is gonna take a little while, I think. Okay, is this done? The pipe is blocked. Is that why I wanted to pump the polluted water up? But oh wait, this is disabled. Enable building. There we go. That's why. Then it should start skimming water, I think, maybe. I think it works as expected. Come on, someone enable this. Okay, and then it flows. Yes, this is correct. Yes, I think so. And this is now skimming. But it stops running. Because... it can't output the... Oh, because this liquid pipe germ sensor is not currently running. So is that why I wanted to pump it up back into our tank here? That's probably why I wanted to do that. How do I do that? I do this. Liquid bridge. And... if I do that... then there's two ways. So we can either pump it straight back into the water sieve, or it pumps back into our polluted water tank here. Yes, correct. And then we should have the carbon skimmer running properly. Okay, and the pipe going up here is complete, which vents into here. Yes. Okay, that'll do it, that'll do it. Fantastic. This liquid pipe is done. The oil well is hooked up to power and the pipe. This line, potential load is huge, but we don't use these things all the time. Current load is 0. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. This does need to be hooked up. And then it's just... Fairby's trapped. Can you... just build either one? Okay, no. This needs to be done now. Why is it always Fairby getting trapped? At least this is where there is an Atmo suit. Please save Fairby. Okay, Pommy's here. Delivered some sandstone and is now running back. Come on, someone build these things. Fairby's just sleeping right there. Fairby, hang on. A little bit more sandstone. Come on. A little painful to watch. Surely there's enough to build. Contents. Okay, Fairby can build it, sure. There we go. Love how I looked at the power line. Potential load might be a problem here. Then proceeded to immediately add more to it. You know, I think that's just oxygen not included. I think that's just how the game works. New printables are available. print the parcels? Okay, now we have some proper access here, so we just have to build this, like what's on the screen here, and we should be able to have infinite crude oil. Meanwhile, I did prioritize the... There's just a bunch of parkour flopping around here. If they just die from... I suppose it is drowning. Does it still become meat, or do I have to kill them? Can I just let them flop around until they become meat, or do I have to actually go and kill them? Because my dudes are kind of busy. I guess we'll find out. I don't need the meat, but... Have we actually built the... Oh, we made a lot of progress going up here. Okay, so people have been busy building stuff up that way as well. Okay, that's why things are progressing a little slower. Oh, our natural gas reservoirs built up quite a lot. That's good. Next dormancy is in 22 cycles. Ventilation, yeah, okay. So we are keeping things pretty... Okay, good. This carbon skimmer may be working, might not be working, I don't know. What is this? What is going on here? This is not right. What is going on? Why is clean water mixed into this? I don't understand. We're sending clean water into here. This is only polluted water coming out. This clean water, was it clean water that was mixed into our pool there before? Because clean water's coming out here, but that's not connected to that line. This is only polluted water coming out here, which is going into the water sieve. I think it's just because we had some clean water mixed into this area. We're not accidentally pumping clean water into this system, right? No, I think it was just some clean water that was mixed in there. Okay. That threw me off. Okay. We're finally making some progress here. Oh. Let's just cancel that and have the insulated liquid pipe go up like that. Okay. Okay. That's set up correctly, that's set up correctly. Okay, up here, space. Okay, we've almost got oxygen to our telescope, which is not buried right now. We've been fortunate with some... I can enable auto repair now. We've been fortunate with meteors coming in. Is the power line connected? Power line is connected. What is this? Something's being used a little bit. What is this connected to? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, progress up here goes faster because we've got 5 atmosuits. Going down, we've only got 3 atmosuits. Now, with my experience, I realize you should just have like a massive atmosuit dock and then have a split going up or down. That would go way faster. Okay, we've almost got oxygen to the telescope and then we can start exploring the stars. Hopefully. Unless we finally find something. And then it's like, actually, you need liquid plastic or something like that. And it's like, how do you get liquid plastic? Okay, once the oxygen pipes going up are done, then we should be able to finish this off relatively quickly. And this is all insulated pipe, so I won't be ruining this biome like I did the other. That's pretty bad. I still don't know what to do with lava. Alright. We do actually need to waste hydrogen here, by the way. These batteries aren't keeping up. Let's enable a couple buildings here. Is there... I really need to have all my power hooked up to the same stuff. Okay. The potential load of these things are just huge. Can I shift the source of power? We're actually low on power up here. It's going up a little bit when hydrogen comes in. Okay. Just run on the thing for a while. Now, is this finally done? I saw insulated gas pipe connected. Yes. Yes. Okay, so a bunch of oxygen's going right into here. Skill required operation. So we need someone with geographical analysis. Did we get someone with that? Where is geographical analysis? Geographical analysis. Where is it? Plumbing, bedside manner, electrical engineering, carrying, field research, astronomy. It's under field research. Oh, field research gives geographical analysis. So we do have people who can do that, right? Yeah, Voltaic Dash can do it. Carry, you can do it. Okay. So we need someone to do this. Is Soulburn gonna do it? Oh, this needs to be dug up. Okay, we were hit with a little bit. Okay, we have a telescope. We have a destination to look at. I've prioritized it. We just need someone to go do it. Perhaps I can have... Is this... Oh, there's Voltaic Dash. He's going up there. Come on, Voltaic Dash. Show me the stars. And then, finally, yes... Yes! Yes, finally! I don't know why it needs oxygen. Why does this need oxygen? I have no idea, but okay. Telescope idle. We might as well look at the other one. What is this? Carbon asteroid. Let's analyze both. While we have the chance. Okay, so we know we can do that. So we can select the destination, and I assume Kerryu will be able to do that. I just want to make sure I choose the right one. Now over this side, are we making progress? It is up to there. Good. I think that should be good enough. Enough open space, right? Yeah, that should work. Okay. Well, we still have enough crude oil, I think. Gonna have that set to 9. Wait, back pressure release threshold. I don't know what this back pressure means. Well pressure increases with each use and must be periodically relieved to prevent shutdown. Oh, so if we just run it permanently, it will blow up or something. Okay. How is our gas? Going down. Good. Carbon skimmer should be functioning correctly. This clean water should filter out eventually if the clean water ever... Does the clean water ever go into... Can clean water ever go into this water sieve? Probably not, right? The only way to clean this out would be to have a filter, I suppose. That's fine. Natural gas stores filled up. Wonderful. Breathable air. Clearing up. Good. Temperature down here. Little hot. 60 degrees Celsius. Kind of hot, I suppose. But up here, nice and chill. Okay, good. Right, we're discovering voltaic dash with the chef's hat. Chef of the stars. Alright. 2 carbon asteroids. You know, I guess just keep analyzing. Are carbon asteroids good? Oh, we're almost through. Alright, made some good progress there. Oh, the granite we dig up can be used for the insulated liquid pipe. Isn't that convenient? Okay, good, good. Nice. Oh, we're almost there. We don't even need that. I know, I probably should build it just in case. No, this is all not as important. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling comfortable. Why are the batteries getting so low? Why are we out of... Oh, have I really not... Enable building. We're currently been so busy we haven't been producing petroleum. Please enable this building. We need it right now. Oh. That's what that's for. That was close. Okay, power's going back up. Yeah, because this is priority 7. We need that priority 8. The journey's just so far to set this up. Okay, voltaic dash is looking at the next location. Okay, almost through. It's just a little bit more. We actually used all of our petroleum, huh? Alright, well, 3 natural gas generators seems to be doing okay. Heat goes up a little bit, but I think it's doing okay. Did we finish? Okay. What's on the... Oh, it's not done. 83%. Okay, not yet. Caryu's just chilling, yeah. How's Caryu's happiness? Still good? 33 morale. Wow, we gave Caryu everything. But yeah, you see we're having some slight fuel issues. And this is basically not going down because we're not processing it right now. There we go, we're processing some. Can I really prioritize doing all of this? No. Yeah, I want this done tomorrow. Now, emergency, we can always turn on our coal generators, which we currently have 38 tons of coal, and we have this huge coal deposit here, if we ever need to just use coal for a while. So we've done that before. Okay, carbon skimmer seems to be working. Bringing us the oxygen levels down to here. So if anyone gets trapped over this side, they have an escape. What is... Oh, grabbing the sleet wheat. Okay. What is this? Oily asteroid. We can go straight to this one. Analyze that. Okay. Those Paku are just flopping around. They don't die, do they, huh? Okay. Lime Volpup. Give me the lime. Alright. We just have a bit of a zoo going on there. Okay, some water leaking in. Not the worst thing in the world. Slightly unavoidable. At least I'm not busting down this way. Where's the nearest breathable location? Still pretty high. Okay, okay. You built that ladder? Okay. That slows down the mess a bit, but not the worst thing. Temperature here is below 0, so some of this might just become ice. Look how sticky this water is. I'm not even sure what this is doing. Is this a waterfall? Oh, there it is. It's doing something. Oh, there, it is actually turning into ice right there. I suppose that's kind of how physics works. Kind of. That's so strange to look at. Okay, we've almost set this up. It's almost done. Now we did pump up all of that. That's good. Carbon skimmer seems to have solved the problem. I do want to have the carbon dioxide, which is being pumped up to there. Is it possible to pump? Oh, I don't think I have any more lines going down this way. I think I do need another gas filter here. Which will do this. Which will do that. Which will just vent here. Which will deconstruct that. And then we will have this refilling our CO2. Okay. Not urgent, that's just for soda. Almost done. If I temporarily allow access through here, we might be able to get a bit more help coming down this way to just finish this off. Because we couldn't finish it in this day. I think the commute is just so long to set this up. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We made 66% complete there, okay. Okay. So, why doesn't... Is there a way to regenerate ice tiles? Because it just becomes this sort of ball of ice rather than the ice tile. You guys say yes/no. Oh, we're analyzing this? Great. Seems like the spillage has stopped. I don't know if opening this door has allowed anything to speed up. Looks like not really. Water levels are fine. Okay, good. That's fine. Good. Well, they're all here anyway. Guess this doesn't help. Actually, the ladders seem to be taking the longest to build. What are we actually building the ladders out of? Sandstone. Perhaps it would have gone faster if I set it to build out of something that's actually here. Power line? Oh, that's done. Okay, the power line seems to build the quickest. Okay. Ah, look at this breathable air. So nice. Great. So, I'm not sure what's the range on this command capsule. Too far for this rocket. Why is the shortest too far? Why? You need to instantly freeze a huge amount of liquid. It only becomes a block if it's 1,000 kilograms in a single tile. Okay. Not enough fuel in the rocket. But we filled it with steam. Right? This is... utilizes steam. Yeah, we're full on steam. Right? Wait, no. We've only got 8 kilos. Wait, I thought this filled up. I thought we did fill it up. No, it's only got 8 kilos out of a possible 900. I thought it filled up. Okay. This gas pump is overheating. Is there anything that makes... This is already made out of gold, right? Yeah, I can't get any better than gold, right? It's actually too hot in here? Replace this wire with gold. Okay. This just overheat damage. Make it steel? So we need to deconstruct this gas pump. Ventilation. Gas pump. Steel. Overheat temperature plus 200. That's what we need. Okay. Auto. Okay. We're doing that. I should not do that. Doing that. Okay. Oh, it's steel. Okay. I thought it managed to pump up a bunch of steam. We actually have like a switch down here. But what's the density of the steam here? Not huge. Disable auto repair. We are deconstructing this building. Okay. Okay. Don't know what... these warnings are just constantly here. Telescope idle. Did we actually discover something? A rocky asteroid. Sure, analyze that. So, we probably can't fly very far. Even if we do fill up on steam here. Okay, but we do need to go to space. We do need to go to space. It's cycle 375 now. Okay, lesson learned. Paku live forever outside of water. What's the... Paku cannot live outside of water or contaminated water. Algae, polluted dirt. We don't have those things. Is it actually a thing where you let Paku live in your water supply? Is that bad? Is that a bad thing? Do you let fish live in your clean water supply? Fairlight's injured. That's great. You let Paku live in your polluted water tank? It says they can't live in polluted water. Cannot live outside of water or contaminated water. Oh, they can live in either. Oh. It's great, free food. Just don't feed them. So if I go to food, critter drop off, and like... I just build a critter drop off here, and I wrangle all the fish and put them in there. Actually, can you wrangle Paku? You can't wrangle Paku. You have to trap them? Status, flopping. Okay, you can't wrangle, you can't just pick them up. can make a one-tile pool. Oh, they poop polluted dirt. I see. So you should actually keep Paku in your polluted water. I see. Fish trap. Do you build a fish trap on land to catch them? Fish trap. It's made out of plastic. I'm gonna remove a block and let them flop down into there. There's a chance they flop over there, but no harm, right? I just deconstruct that. They might make it down there? Maybe? And then if I deconstruct... Well, I did deconstruct the right thing, right? Airflow tile, deconstruct. And if I deconstruct this tile as well, then that should flop down. They should all flop down from here. Right? Fleeing. Ooh, where? If they all flop over to the batteries, I'll be so annoyed. It's working. We have Paku. Look at our zoo here. They all look so confused. They're all just... Yeah, this is our lives now. Why is there sleet wheat here? Okay, let's replace that airflow tile. Good. Look at that, we have some Paku living here. Do they just lay eggs and stuff? They don't even lose health being outside of water. Huh. Well, this is almost set up. Almost. Look at all this breathable air. %44 complete. So all these Pakus, let's not prioritize that so much. There's 2 here, so some of them did fall down correctly. But I guess this is fine. If they poop polluted dirt, we actually have a use for that. That alone is useful. Okay, also this, I needed this gas pipe doing that. Oh wait, no. Leave it busted. This is all priority 6. Okay. Those 2, maybe some chance they'll fall down. Okay, is it just the liquid pump to go? I think so. New printables, okay. Glass, yes, 200 kilos of glass, that is so useful. Okay, is this the power line? Okay, current load's not that high. No power connected, but the plumbing is done, right? And then our 2 main projects will be complete. Yes, good. Oh, no food equals no poop. Oh, okay. What do they eat? Stuff we don't have, right? Algae, yeah. These 2 fish. Come on. I don't know who's fleeing from what. wrangle this poker shell. We actually have a place for poker shells. This was a slickster area, but I think they all died because there was no carbon dioxide. You should actually have a massive slickster farm over your crude oil area. Come on, someone come build this power line. %95 complete. Is this the... Oh. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, it keeps going. I see. Alright, I understand. Okay, let's Slickster farms are fun once, but much easier ways to get oil. Okay. Well, I mean, slicksters just consume carbon dioxide, so... It's like not... I was building this with gold? What is this? Made of gold? Okay, that's good. Look at that. We're now... So this is correct, right? We're now pumping water from this steam vent, which is still not fully analyzed. And this is gonna go all the way down, not melting this biome because this is all insulated pipe. And I don't know how the oil well exactly functions. Like, it just spills oil everywhere around it, right? Oh, Voltaic Dash is the one that analyzes this. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Come on. I want to see how this functions. Okay, so the oil well. This power line's not gonna be too much, right? That's 240? Yeah. Okay, so there it goes. It's doing a thing. So the back pressure slowly goes up. And this is just spilling oil everywhere, right? This water is not recoverable, but it's using water that we didn't need anyway. And this is an infinite... Back pressure will end up being natural gas, so you may want to prepare to deal with that. How does it release the natural gas? To be safe, let us just make sure we have things a bit sealed here. I don't know what... When you release the back pressure, do you manually release the back pressure? A dupe will do it. Okay. I assume that's working. So now, we have to deal with this. Ventilation, gas pump, make it out of steel, right there. Let's get some steam into our rocket. Okay. See, these things, it doesn't really tell you how this all works. Back pressure is currently 11%. Emitting crude oil, 3 kilos a second. Heat production's huge. But it's still only like 90 degrees. Okay. Well, that was fast. Gas pump's working. I don't know how much steam is really available. We're looking for 900 kilos. We're so close. Our first initial goal. So that also means we can pump some extra water up there. Is this dormant? That is dormant. Well, just let this water go up. I didn't actually watch this happen the first time. So we can do this and then turn it off. Oh, I did build a liquid reservoir to just hold on to this. Let me just see how this works. Right? Yeah, might need more water, not too much. So last time I accidentally let this happen. I'm not exactly sure how it all progressed. Come on. So oxygen's is backed up, yeah. So this water is then released into this area, which is over 100 degrees because of igneous rock I dumped into there, and that just immediately becomes steam. Oh, and this is buried. That's bad. So it immediately becomes steam. Pipe blocked. Why is the pipe blocked? Oh, because it's entombed, we can't pump more out. Okay. What's the max pressure for steam? I guess if steam becomes max pressure, it just goes back to being water, right? Is that how science works? If you have steam, like water, that's over 100 degrees Celsius, but it's compressed, what happens in real life? Steam that's over pressure. What happens in real life? This is an interesting science question that I've never considered before. You boil water, it becomes a gas. It's steam. And then you compress it so that there's no room for all the steam that exists. Does it become a liquid? Does it become like superheated water? IRL, it becomes superheated water, I would guess, Uncle Elias? Like, I'm not sure scientifically what happens. It does become liquid? You can't compress steam? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a YouTube video for that. Alright, contents. Yeah, I think we might need a bit more. I didn't realize this switch doesn't need a dupe. Just dump more water going up there. This is why we stored it in the tank, so when this is dormant, we still have access to water. Maybe that's enough? That seems like a lot. Steam. It's like 36 kilos a tile in terms of pressure, and we're taking 900 kilos. So you never have to lock doors, you just... What's a locked door for? Oh, also... Is this gonna explode? I don't know. I built a manual airlock. I don't know why. Like, just in case the natural gas gets out, I guess. It's at 200 kilos, alright. Okay, look at that. There's some water here. because it's not at 100 degrees. Is it just gonna take a little while? The storage bin contents is at 140 degrees. Steam is at 50 kilos right now. Pressure. Is that the max pressure? Is that why? No, actually the water is just not. The water is above 100 degrees Celsius. I think we created superheated water. Okay, there you go. It's all steam now. It's fine. No, it's... The water actually said 102 degrees Celsius. So, with each tile having 50... We should have about enough to get 900, right? Yeah, 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this should be enough. When the steam cools down, it'll become a liquid. If that happens in your gas pipes, it'll do cold damage. Yeah. Now that's why people are telling me this had to be really close by. So rather than make the steam down there and pump steam up, you pump the water up, make the steam here. That becomes much better. Alright. Yes, good. Alright. It's just filling up with steam. Plastic, 500 kilos? Yes! It's just giving us plastic and glass now. That's amazing. I assume there's programming to make sure that we don't get plastic and glass delivered to us really early on in the game, right? Can we get this set up now? What is everyone working on? So this is considered a lot of water for what we're doing with it. Okay. Crude oil's going out, but the crude oil level is not changing. So that should mean this is working according to plan, right? Back pressure is 64% though. So then we get natural gas from that, which I only need to have it rise up to there. Could I, perhaps, set up some airflow tiles here? And just let the natural gas naturally rise up? So if I just dig through all of this, is that how I want to do it? I'm afraid of having the polluted water get a little bit out of hand. I do that. Right? And then let's make sure the polluted water flows down this way a little bit. So when we release the natural gas, it releases into its direct atmosphere. And then it can just slowly float up to here, which is fine. And here it's already filtered, so it doesn't really matter. Just set a manual airlock here, tile here. Right? Airflow tile there. Right? All this polluted oxygen will just be filtered out to there anyway. It's okay if it's mixed. There's a gas filter. This often becomes a vacuum anyway. Right? That should kind of work. Maybe too long to the gas to get there. Yeah, it's actually fine. Should be fine. Okay, so what's this? So this is releasing the natural gas now because it's releasing pressure. Okay, I see. I see. Alright, this oil well, disable building. Why are the colors so... Is that just... petroleum liquid? Okay, the colors are just throwing me off a bit. That's not gas state petroleum, right? Okay. I understand how it works now. Okay, we just need to have this... so the natural gas has a way to flow up. I suppose we could speed it up if we bust that, bust this, and then have all of this cleared up, yes? That project will do. So the natural gas is trapped by the liquid here. So that's good. So it's not flowing over there right now. It's just trapped in this little pocket. And then this should be enough space to just let the natural gas flow out. I'll want to seal that, I think. Then if it's collected here, that should be fine. Overheat damage. The oil refinery is overheating? What? Oil refinery. Overheat temperature 75. What did I make it out of? It's made out of gold. And it overheated? You know, I see this melting point. What happens when something melts? Oh, this gets real hot, huh? Can I make the oil refinery out of steel? I can. Let's make the oil refinery out of steel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, does it become a pool of liquid? If it melts? Why would one think gold can withstand a lot of heat? Gold actually increases the melting point by 50. This is all entombed, damage, overheating. Just disable it. Our telescope's busted. Okay, have we actually filled this? Contents? No, it stopped for a little while. Okay. We need to clear this. We need to clear this. The telescope is overheating. But I think we got what we wanted from it. We just need to get... What did I even build the... I built it out of gold. Okay, the telescope needs to be built out of steel, I think. Okay. How is there water here? Did some... Oh, the steam was flowing out, and then it got stuck because this got buried, so the steam became water in a gas pipe, which then leaked down there. Understood. Got it. Got it. Understood. Now, getting back down here. I think I do need to put a manual airlock there, just in case the gas does eventually start flowing out. Yeah, okay, correct. So I need this sort of chimney for the natural gas to flow up. You see all this carbon dioxide here? That's just being filtered out by the gas pump now. Come on. Oh no, it's got entombed again. Okay. We're trying to launch a rocket. This telescope is just broken. Can I just deconstruct it for now? Like, will it actually just be destroyed? Let's deconstruct it. It's overheating anyway. Okay. Trying to get 900 kilos into there. You see that? Oxygen just vaporized into space. Maybe not. That oxygen's all just sat there fine. Okay, did I actually set this up correctly? I wanted to set carbon dioxide to filter out here. Have this connect up to there. And finish this so we can replenish our gas reservoir for carbon dioxide. Also, breathable air seems to be maintaining generally like that. Okay. We're at 500, okay. Steam seems to be enough, okay. Okay. Almost there. I just want a full tank of gas, basically. Just want all the steam in there. $600. Oh, you can't even open the star map without a telescope. So we need to build a telescope with something else. Telescope. Steel. It'll cost 400. Okay. So we need to build a steel telescope. Okay. ONI is just not doing anything. Is it? Schedule. Skills. No, not skills. Priorities. What does POMI do? Allowed to do pretty much everything. Okay. Highest stress, 0%. That's good. Caryu's happiness, 30. Okay, very good. I don't know if allowing Caryu to work will ruin his morale. Okay, let's rebuild the telescope with steel. You just use bunker doors on the edge of space. You can do that. You just go up to the edge and then build bunker doors. And I assume it's hooked up to space scanners. We have 700 kilos of steam in there. Reduced visibility. So that's a interstellar ice. I see. No, let's not look at anywhere else. Show star map. Too far for this rocket. Does it say how much we need to actually reach this? Rocket status. Fuel tank required. Destinations like astronaut. Okay, total thrust weight penalty, total range 11,000. So this is 10,000, I guess. That's 20,000. So fuel, steam engine, total fuel 0.7 tons. Oxidizer, passengers. Okay. I think you have to research more stuff, right? So we basically have 2 carbon asteroids. Is that selected destination? Destination selected? Okay. So it says no astronaut assigned. Now I have assigned Keryu. What is not correct? See, assigned to Keryu. Do I just... How do I launch? I can't launch mission. I just unassigned, reassigned. Does the dupe have the skill? Yes. Keryu is not just rocket piloting, up to rocket navigation. Wait for them to get in. How do I tell Keryu to go get in? Is it because, oh, I turned off all priorities for Keryu? What does he need to do? Operating. What does doctoring, tiding, researching, operating, farming, ranching, building, digging, supplying? I assume it's operating? Kerry's doing nothing. If I allow him to do operating. Kerry, where are you? Okay, there we go. It's because I disabled him from doing anything. So then Keryu can then get in. I'm gonna save. I don't know what happens, but Genesis prototype L. Everything's in there. Show star map. Carbon asteroid. I can launch! I can launch! Finally! Oh, the goal from day one, to launch a rocket. So now time to melt everything around the rocket. I don't know what happens, but let's find out. Launch mission. So it just blasts steam out into space. Rocket thrust damage. It just melted some steel. So the gantry is now broken. And it just puts steel on the ground. Is that what happens when you melt things? It just... Oh, and some of the steam becomes water again. So you can actually recapture this steam, can't you? Because the steam's actually cooling and then flowing back down this way. Interesting. New colony achievement earned. Space race. Launch your first rocket into space. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. New log entry. I've added a new entry into my log. Calculations complete. Asteroid and the estimated mass missing from the nearby planets are nearly identical. We aren't on the target location. We never even left it. Isn't that... Okay. We have a printable. Glass. Sure, give me the glass. Hard to produce. Okay. So, everything's sort of set, isn't it? This ventilation seems to be going okay. We just don't want the natural gas being trapped there. Besides that, all of this is fine. Yeah, can flow up there, no problem. So we're slowly making some progress to get all this done. This is our next priority. It's not important. Okay. We actually did it! Oh, we're being blasted, of course. I think we should repair the gantry, right? That seems important. So how long does it take for... for the mission to complete? Does this have to be cleared for it to return? Or does it just return and become... You can leave the rubble? Okay. Well, I'm gonna clear it so I can actually get to the gantry. Telescope got damaged. Okay. Okay. The oil refinery was rebuilt with steel. Everything's set up correctly, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So all of this should be being pumped out. All this carbon dioxide. Yeah. See, all this polluted oxygen is now up there. As expected. It might be vent over pressure soon, actually. Looking at that. Do we need to vent it out somehow? We might have to. Because if that overpressures, yeah, we won't be able to do this. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize the oil well produced natural gas, otherwise I would have built this a little closer together. It's a bit... I never inspected these lockers. A single page of a long printout remains legible. I can scan it and add it to my database. The bow. Mechanics are too intriguing. You know, I'm not sure why I do this stuff. That's fine. Well, the Paku are kind of drowning again, but I guess that's fine. This Paku did actually make it, okay. I'll replace that tile. This is just to prevent flooding. Okay. Water levels seem okay, despite both of these being dormant. Next activity in 27 cycles. Next activity in 19 cycles. Next activity in 20 cycles. So actually the next 20 cycles, there's no new water coming out of these cool steam vents. But I think we're doing okay. Is this even cooling anything anymore? It's going there at 37, it's coming back at 30. This is just not doing anything anymore. I think I should just... I don't know, it is set up to cool, but this cooling just doesn't happen anymore. This whole biome is just ruined. This anti-entropy thermonullifier does nothing. Absorbs and neutralizes heat energy when provided with piped hydrogen. It's just not very powerful, is it? Oh well. This is still working. Okay. Right. None of my bristle blossoms are overheating, which is good to see. We repaired the gantry, we cleared all of this stuff. Alright. Steam. It's at 27. We'll probably want to replenish steam a little bit. Let's send some water up. Okay. That should be good. Just so it refuels when it comes back. Okay, okay. Power levels look good. Yes. Breathable levels actually coming down to here. Look at that. The carbon skimmer really works, huh? So it's all breathable here now as well. Okay, good. Lesson learned. All of this stuff should be underneath the atmosuits. It shouldn't be all this stuff and then the atmosuits. That doesn't work. Okay, this is almost done. Oh, okay. Good, good. That door was built as well. I actually can't believe I made it. With your help, with you guys' help, we made it this far with 0 deaths. Wait. Not 0 deaths. Someone died. Someone died. No? Wait, it's just because Keryu left. Oh, why would it reduce population by 1? Why would it reduce population by 1 when he's just out? Oh. Oh. I thought we got this far with 0 deaths and I looked over and it's like 11! We've had 12! Okay, it's still 0 deaths. Oh. They're not taking up resources, so he might die in space. Can they die in space? I don't know. That made me panic for a while. Ooh, look at that paku. A tropical paku. Tropical fry egg. So essentially, creatures in the wild, they always replace themselves, right? So like these 2 Drekos, there's always been 2 Drekos since the start of the game, right? Because they lay 1 egg in the wild, and then it hatches just to replace themselves. Correct? The population never goes up or really down, if I understand that correctly. Almost there. Lots of things broken. There's no way to ignore things, right? Like, this thing is constantly overheat damage. There's no way to ignore it, right? Don't forget to use a brain neuralizer machine. Free skills for your dupe. I don't really know what that does. Like, neural facilitator? No database entry available. I thought those things wipe their skill, so you can reassign it. They'll just get an extra skill, but don't extra skills... I mean, skills are... They have plenty of skills to go around. Like, we've got minimum 10 to assign. It's just morale, which is a problem. A lot of our morale has actually gone up. I suppose because of decor and maybe the coffee machine. I know those are buffs, it's just morale issue. Okay, natural gas is flowing where it's supposed to go. Good. Okay. Alternative access as well. Flow natural gas, yes. Fair by the digger, who's always somehow getting trapped. Why is there crude oil there? I must have just been there. Okay. Flowing as expected, yes. Fairby just went round the other side. Okay, and then the natural gas flows upwards. Yeah, this is almost a vacuum now, which is great. And we're letting this polluted oxygen flow up this way. Which will eventually reach... nothing too... Is this all polluted oxygen? This is all polluted oxygen. Just stick a deodorizer there, so... any polluted oxygen that reaches the top gets cleaned. Okay, natural gas flowing up. Because it does flow upwards. Perfect. Which means I can now re-enable this building. And we should now see more natural gas flowing up. See, this is all from the oil well. Yes. Working as expected. Just gonna clear this off to let it flow a little bit better. But it's actually flowing fine as is. Correct. Natural gas, natural gas. Some polluted oxygen still here. Okay. Ah. So when does Keryu come back? Is it 3 cycles? If I look at the star map, does it say anything? Status grounded. Does that mean it's there? Oh no, it's back! He's trapped because of... Keryu, you need to be able to dig. Priorities. Keryu, you can dig yourself out of this. Where's Keryu? Oh, it puts him on the bottom. Okay, you can kind of do everything, but it's all real low priority. Okay. He's not... What is he wearing? He's not wearing an atmosuit, so how is he breathing? What is this pristine fossil? Bones of an early species of hatch? Forgot the fact that Kiryu was a vomit geyser early on. Yeah, he's stressed out. Kiryu's super stressed right now. What is that pip doing? What is the pip doing? Wait. Has this pip been taking out all of these seeds from the storage containers? They do that? Okay, so... I need to understand... what did we just get? Where does, That fossil, we can't store it in... What do we use this for? Oh wow, our telescope is totally... Yeah, disable auto repair. Can we still open the star map? Yeah, okay. It's okay if it's just busted. It's for a pedestal? Displays a single object. Yeah, Keryu is stressing out. Don't do anything anymore. Just eat. We're gonna build a pedestal for that fossil you brought back. Also, does that mean we got a data thing? Glass slicks to lava? Glass. Print. Can we now research this advanced stuff? Solid fuel combustion, solid cargo. This seems required. Which uses data something. Data disks? Data from telescopes and research module. Oh, we can use telescopes? Uses data. What? How do we know how much data we have? How do we know how much data we got? Got some data bank from your trip, and it's also from telescopes? Yeah, how do we know how much data we got? What does it show? Must possess the planetarium researching trait. Don't we have someone with that? I think we do. Yeah, Voltaic Dash can do it. Voltaic Dash is our other scientists. Which makes me think we should change his hat. Astronomy. Yeah. You have to go get the databank from underneath your rocket. Databank. Sweep. We have 50 databanks? Sweep all of this. This is all priority. We have 60 databanks? Okay. So we need to be able to store... This pip is just taking everything out. But what is databanks? Can we store databanks? We also have this pedestal done. You can display a frost bun? Pristine fossil. Okay. No need to store them, they'll just go get it. We've selected the research. Just trying to figure out how all this works. So I set it to sweep the databanks. It doesn't look like there's anywhere you can store databanks. It just has to be brought to the planetarium. I can't get through here. I see. Okay. We're refueling the engine. No, they can get that. Picked up the pristine fossil, okay. I assume getting the data banks. Picked up the 60 data banks. Okay, Mike's bringing the data banks. Here we go. Dropping off the data banks. Ah, there it is. It says contents databanks. And then voltaic dash. Oh. Finally. Researching tier 3. The results of launching the rocket. So we went to a carbon planet, right? Carbon asteroid. So what did we bring back? Containing several useful resources. Wait, did we pick up the pristine fossil? Why is it not here? Bring us the pristine fossil. Where'd it go? Where's our pristine fossil? Not sure. Okay, down here, is this functioning as expected? The oil well is working. Liquid supply is plentiful. There are some opinions that best to have 4 research modules to get the best of your rocket from each launch. That would get you quite a hefty number of data banks without being too heavy for the rocket. You build 4 research modules on each one? Oh, look at this, the pedestal. Pristine fossil. Decor plus 75? A buddy bud is 15. Oh, pristine fossil's good, huh? Wow. Well, Karyu's first mission brought back this fossil, which is a fossil of a early species of hatch. And look what this crude painting is. It's of hatches. Are our hatches even still alive? Yes, they are. They're mostly stone hatches now. Well, up top they're all stone hatches. Down here they're back down to normal hatches. I'm not sure how this is working. But that's our source of coal. It's a hatch-themed art display. Yes. Okay, cool. I think we gotta send more water up. Because this, I think, is... yeah, could do with a bit more. Okay, let's make more steam. That much? Bit more. Okay. Because the pressure here is only 20. Ah, poor telescope. Okay. So, is this back pressure 77%? It needs to be released. So this just generates a whole bunch of natural gas. That's a nice sound. But they only bring it down to 35%? Okay. But this natural gas flows up, gets sucked up from here. Ventilation. Natural gas sent up into our natural gas storage, which is currently full, amazingly enough. We're having all 3 natural gas generators running, and our storage for natural gas is full. So this is... Oh, we actually have tons of natural gas. And we don't even have... Like, the carbon dioxide levels have been sent down to here. This carbon skim is not functioning because it's not sitting in carbon dioxide anymore. So it's just a safeguard to make sure it is breathable. All this is breathable. Oh, wow. We actually solved quite a lot of problems, huh? You think we can launch the rocket one more time? Did we finish the research? Insufficient data banks. So 60 is literally 60. Oh. Solid fuel combustion burns refined iron and oxalite. Then we can use petroleum, which is something a bit easier. Then we can burn liquid hydrogen. Oh. So I assume you need the liquid hydrogen to get to the final frontiers, you could say. Like up here, you'll need liquid hydrogen. What's the furthest you can get on steam? This is all... Okay, we replenished our steam supply. So when the engine's full, some of this eventually gets damaged and needs leaks down here. I see. It's a regolith with a buried object there. Okay. We do need to clear that, I think. Okay, so I can reassign Keryu because Keryu is currently on do nothing priorities. Yeah, population is 12, so no one died. This is still 0 deaths. I'm gonna launch the rocket again. 12,000. 20k with boosters. What are boosters? Are boosters a thing? I don't know. I didn't know you were supposed to build multiple research things on the rocket, though. Okay. These Paku, I feel so bad for them. It's like they're constantly being waterboarded. They're just like, no water for you, and then some water. No water for you. Is this actually max pressure? Not yet. But this is going dormant soon, right? Dormancy in 5 cycles, so yeah, this is fine. All the natural gas from down here, it is flowing up, yes. Yeah, look how much natural gas is coming up. And this is all just producing CO2, which is being vented out, no problem. Alright, I set this to filtering... Right, it filters oxygen and everything else gets vented out. That's why we got some chlorine heading out there. Okay. And it's actually breathable almost down to the atmospheres. Ironically, down here, it's actually breathable. This deodorizer is converting polluted oxygen into oxygen. Just so if anything leaks up, it is actually clean oxygen. Right. Are we ready to launch again? Almost. Do we need a full tank to go here? We can go to the other one. Wait, should you go to the same one again? Oh, there. Gather interstellar research data using research modules. So study lower atmosphere magnet. So you keep going to the same one 5 times. And then you unlock these. So next one... What's the exclamation marks mean? Okay. Priorities, carry you. Operating. You're allowed to operate. You're assigned here. This is almost full. We're at 800 steam. Okay. Steam tank. This is currently holding 3 tons, yeah, so we can just send more liquid up there. Kiryu's in. Shows star map. We can launch again. Launch. Go. Off he goes. Into the void. That should replenish our steam. Good. Okay. One more trip. Was the clean water eventually filtered out from here? I think it was. Yeah. Good. Is our CO2 being replenished? Oh, this is almost not pumping any CO2 anymore. There's just some leaked natural gas. So any spare CO2 from here is going there. It's okay, this pipe is pretty filled with CO2 venting out into space anyway. Can clean that up. Oh. I can't believe we did it. We've played up to... Well, we're going to 400 cycles. Just another 10 cycles. Like, building the monument is kind of extreme at this point, but... Time until death. Because they're starving, I see. It's because we don't have enough polluted dirt, really. Or rot piles. If I disable the compost heap and actually produce some polluted dirt, we might be able to keep these poker shells alive. Everything's stable, everything's sort of set. Everything's pretty infinite. Right? We've got plenty of oil here. Okay, back pressure. So if it hits like too high, this explodes? To prevent shutdown? Or does it just stop? Release the natural gas. So this oil well is actually producing 2 types of fuel. That's actually amazing. And there's plenty of oil wells we could build, but it all requires water. But not a lot of water. This water supply is still pretty high. Iron. Kinda handy. Am I gonna do part 11? Probably not. I think we've kind of achieved everything we needed to achieve. We've got the rockets, power's stable, water's stable, oxygen's stable, everything's self-sufficient, food, yep, still good. Right? Everything's just kind of good now. This is comfortable living. Right? We've got soda, we've got coffee. Right? I know all these people are still just sitting in bunks and cots, but for the most part, I think everyone's really happy. Highest stress now is 1%, Fairbuy going down. Fairbuy does need a little bit of healing here. Go sit in the triage cot. Are these overheating? Nope. Because all of these wheezeworts keeping the natural gas generators cool. That was a problem for a while. Oh, we're out of petroleum? Oh, I never reprioritized this, that's why. There we go. Though our 3 natural gas generators actually run fine. But how is that polluted oxygen? Well, okay. I mean, for what needs to be done, like, what does a monument do? I'm kind of curious. Also, did we get all the other researches? Like, we don't have that. Now let's, aeropot, window tile, sun lamp, beach chair. Let's research these things. Disease clinic, hot tub, ore scrubber, desalination. I never got all of these things. Hammer, automated notifier, sweepy dock, solid management, solid transport, mini gas pump, mini liquid pump, gas range, cooks a wide variety of food, food repurposing, drinking juice. Like, I never went to high life sort of stuff. Oh, right, we needed dirt to do research, weirdly. That's why we needed to run compost heap. We need dirt to do research. Where is the rest of our dirt going? Is something eating dirt? I don't know. Like, we just don't have enough polluted dirt and dirt to actually keep everything fed. It's kind of weird. Okay, the natural gas generator will turn off, but I think we've got enough stored up. Plus this, it helps. It's actually a lot. Actually stocking up here. And we didn't ruin this biome. Look at that. some heat leaking in here, but it's okay. I'm feeding my rot piles and polluted dirt to the poker shells. Right. Is there anything eating clean dirt? Because if I run this compost heap, it runs a little bit of dirt every time we generate some compost. Or generate some clean dirt from here. Carrier's not back yet. Is there an alert? Tell us when Carrier comes back. Steam at 50, okay. That should be, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I think I have achieved all of my goals. This feels weird. Because over the past 390 cycles, there's been so many times where it's like, I think we've done everything to be comfortable, and then something goes wrong, something crashes, something floods, something breaks, something runs out. But I think with all the experience of the last 390 cycles, I've kind of predicted or understand how things are. Now this is overpressure, it's 5 kilos. There's some oxygen trapped in here. Like, I know how things work now. Like, I know this is going dormant, so I have stored up natural gas, and I do have alternatives like coal or the petroleum. I can always turn on these 4 coal generators. Space mission complete. I've never watched him come back. It's just a bunch of databanks. I have those databanks. And the steam engine just starts refilling. So it's pretty much empty when it came back. So it does take the whole tank to do a trip. This gantry needs to be repaired as well. Yes. Got the databanks. Send some water up. This is dormant for another 20 cycles. I think we have enough water stored here. We've only used about half of our water so far for steam. That should be good. That switch is surprisingly good. I should build more of these signal switches. There's been so many times I was just sort of destroying wires and stuff to turn things on and off. Okay. Carrier did make it back. Carrier's in the command capsule. Oh, I have to unassign him so he gets out. Right. Okay. Back to doing nothing, Carrier. 6% stress. Yeah, you have to de-stress after every mission. So with one research module you get... Only needs 695 kilograms of steam to reach 10k, can change amount accepted on engine. 653 with only one research module. Okay. So you need 653 to actually launch a game. Can't really fill it much faster than this. There's some ice? Oh, the Abyssalite is minus 47. The Regolith is 100 plus. The temperature here is so weird. It's such a stark contrast. Alright, we might have time for one more space mission. So looking at this... So we got study lower atmosphere. That gives you 50. Right, so if you put an extra research module, do you do 2 at a time or do you just get more data banks? World composition. What happens when you finish studying a world? And if you can do each world that many times, there's so much. Like, you have to go to each of these worlds 5 times each. That's so many. That's so many. That's so much to do. That's why you build more modules, hence why 5 research modules, right. And I assume you can just have multiple rockets going at the same time, right? I actually want the copper ore, because we're low on copper. Oh, okay. That's so much to do. I feel like when playing Spore, and you've been doing all these things to build your civilization up, to like perfect it and everything, and then you open up the space age, and it's like there's just all these planets to go to. All these creatures and things to discover and explore. And then you feel like you're kind of done with the game, but then actually there's just a lot more to do. Like I've sort of, after 400 cycles, we've got the basics of everything running, right? Everything functions, but nothing is really high life. Like technically every one of my duplicants should have a room like this, right? Like every duplicant should have a comfy bed and a mess table with some buddy buds and a pedestal next to them. Right? We still have 11 people just sitting in barracks and cots. Because, you know, they don't have to be that happy, but for the most part, everyone's kind of happy. Like, I can throw in a couple extra skills here. If they have happiness. Especially tidying and carrying and stuff. I'll leave a buffer. Like, yes, Mike has so much spare happiness. Yeah, let's give you those. +2 strength. Pipe emptying. Right. Nebbers. We can give you digging abilities, yeah. Oh. The symbol wants to see part 11. Like, if I were to come back to this game... Oh no. I would probably want to build a monument and get to higher levels of rocketry. This is annoying. Alright, bust it open. There we go. Like, I think it's at a point where I could actually sit back and everything runs forever, right? Like, these batteries need some extra power. Like these, I suppose I could try and fix that. How do I get more power up this way? I should just take some power off of this line, right? I think I need another transformer, I think. Power transformer. I place one there. Let me do this. Heavy watt wire goes in the top. Normal wire goes up here. Send the wire up this way. Send the wire up over here. Up to there. Right? Yeah, the potential consumption of power is huge, but only if everything runs at the same time, which doesn't happen. Okay. Okay. This should take some load off of these batteries. Once I bust this wire. Okay. Carry you. De-stressed. Rocket. So 700 kilos should be enough to get to where we want to go. Assigned. Priorities. Carry you. Operating. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that carbon place one more time. Fairby's always injured. Okay, is this enough? Show star map. Launch mission one more time. Go. Off you go. Oh, after so many cycles of just trying to get it done. There's no databank stored. Where are the databanks that we got from last time? Okay. That's dormant. Ventilation. We have so much natural gas. Look at that. It's actually plugged up. That's kind of amazing. The oil well produces everything we need. And it's just infinite. This cool steam vent's gonna start running in 8.4 cycles. Yeah, you don't need slicksters to regenerate your oil. This is actually great. Do we get the... Okay, the databanks don't get delivered unless you pick that research. Okay, understood. That other research, did we make progress on it? What did we select? Yeah, we just don't have enough dirt to do normal research anymore. That did actually fill up. Carbon dioxide store, good. Did we? No, not yet. This is a sit back and enjoy your creation moment. Everything still runs in this mode, yeah? Yeah, look at this. This is our world. Look at this. It's pretty much everything. Yeah, it's not that big. It's like... the end of the world is like here. What actually stops you at the end of the world? What is this stuff? Oh, it's just neutronium around the edges. I see. I think it's not bad. I know it's messy. I think it's not bad. Shame I didn't come across a cool slush geyser. What is a cool slush geyser? What is that? What's a cool slush geyser? I don't think I see any other geysers right now. Omelets. I don't see any other neutronium things. In my current vision, anyway. Pipe it through your base for cooling, then convert it into clean water? Cool slush. What is slush? Like, there's saltwater geyser there. I have a lava geyser I never used. A minor volcano. You know, oddly, the hardest resource to get right now is dirt. Isn't that amazing? Dirt is the hardest resource. Oh. Is that? No, no. That's just the end of the world, I think. Thanks, then. Still have a lot of map to explore, many guys events out there. Yeah. Just like digging over to things might be a little complicated. Well, not complicated, but time consuming rather. What's diamond even used for? Let's see, for example, if I wanted to explore, where's a good spot to explore? I mean, the lower right corner is kind of completely blank. So perhaps I would want to try something like this. Just dig out a little bit towards the right here. Oh, this cool biome just extends down to here. I see. Anything interesting? What's diamond used for? Like there's a lot of diamond down here. More compressed crude oil. Another oil reservoir there. This is the bottom of the map. I can't scroll any further. Just a ton more sleet wheat. Might as well continue this. Okay. They blocked. We're actually producing so much natural gas. Wow, down to here is breathable now. Look at that. I've solved all of my problems. We do need to dig that out. Just exploring. There. There's some neutronium. Show me. What is this? Who's digging here? Fairby. Fairby keeps getting trapped because Fairby's the digger. That's why. Wow, there's just some petroleum here. Space thing, good. Unassigned. What is that? Tornado rock. Oh. We've got a tornado rock and more stuff here. Where's Carrier? Oh, Carrier did come back down. Okay, good. Carrier does nothing. Yeah, it's like quite stressful going on space missions. Some more databanks and a tornado rock, which is pretty good for decor. I don't know if we can make that. Where's the pedestal? Like if I put it here, it's gonna fight everything. Okay. And this, just seeing what this is. Go on, dig it out. It's a cool steam vent. Another water thing. Is it actually functioning? I didn't want it to function. Seal it in. Did I dig up too much of it? So, no interesting vent there. But that does explore the lower right corner a little bit better. The furthest right, yeah, this is the edge of the map. Okay. We can't quite get this next research tech, but it's fine. We did study the magnetic field. The surface is next. I don't know what happens when you get all of them done. This pedestal. No, the tornado rock. Get that tornado rock there. I want to see it in action. You guys were really excited about this pristine fossil. Is it like a particularly good one? Was I lucky in getting that? Is a pristine fossil rare? I don't know. You guys were like, oh, pristine fossil, yes. And I'm like, what is it? Why is it so good? Oh, look at this. VR headset for the planetarium. No, it's just nice. Yeah, I mean, it's really good decor bonus. It's, what? Plus 75, radius 9. Like, that's really good. The tornado fossil thing is just plus 35. I'm not sure if this is actually flooding. I'm gonna seal it off to stop it. So what can you use magma for? There must be a use for it, right? Ah, tornado thing is there. How good is it? It can't combat this. Total decor is minus 300, right? It's because of the heavy watt wire, right? 120 is maximum decor. So just the carpeted tile here is like 78. It can be 130. So if you tile a room, it just puts 130. Oh, and if you do upstairs as well, you can double it to 260. Carpeted tile is really good for decor, huh? Magma can be used to heat polluted water, dirt, cooking algae and slime to dirt. Create steam for steam turbines. Oh. Alright. And what? Room bonuses. I got a great hall, a bedroom. It's a stable. These are barracks. Those are stables. That is a greenhouse. I didn't really do a lot of rooms. That is a washroom. I did some rooms. This natural gas is actually building up. This is so good. This is so perfect. Yeah, I have sealed that up. Good. Make sure nothing's leaking out of flooding anyway here. The poker shell is gonna freeze in that biome. Like, there's nothing left to threaten us. So this is the part where you actually focus on space exploration, right? I can't believe the natural gas geyser is dormant. And it's like we're not even going down on natural gas. Next activity is in 51 cycles though. So it's a good thing we got this all set up. But we have so much natural gas just sitting in these pipes. It's like it doesn't go anywhere. It seems so dangerous. I don't even know if the Paku are dying or... Overcrowded, glum. You know, I wouldn't really want to live here either. Here's my spaghetti junctions. Look at this. Can anyone tell me what all this is? Just by looking. Here's the power lines. Well, the water lines aren't so complicated, but this... Look at this. Oh, that's so bad. Some more water up that way. Yeah, we've only used half of our water so far. And this next activity is in 13 cycles, so yeah, this should be running again to refill our liquid reservoir in no time at all. New printables are available. Give me more omelets. Suit wearing. I haven't even been paying attention. Do these guys get better over time? You know, I went straight for 12. Oh, did I actually finish the power lines? I think I did. So I needed to bust this. Because we're now powering all of this from down here. So this is unused. Yeah, good. This is now all more safely powered. Good. Let's turn that off. Did I send too much up? Might have sent too much up. This is gonna flood a bit, isn't it? Yeah, it should be okay. And we're on our last cycle, to cycle 400. With you guys' help, we made it 400 cycles to rockets, 0 deaths, and everything is comfortable. It's so relaxed and complete. It's not refined, it's complete. Temperature managed. How are these animals getting everywhere? Oh. Wow, this natural gas is 500 grams. This is 10% full. And instead of deleting something, changing it to 9, go to priorities window, change toggling to highest priorities. Not entirely sure what you said. But it's okay. It's okay. So these batteries, what even are these batteries powering anymore? Just this line, which is just a grill. This one's strained. Oh, it's strained when the espresso machine is running, I think. The potential load is double. Perhaps I just disable that grill. Oh, okay. Okay, plenty of liquid, plenty of storage. Rockets ready to go again. Oh, the closed door does block the decor. I see. But okay. That is the end of cycle 399. I initially planned to go to cycle 200, but you can't get rockets in 200 cycles. Unless you know exactly what you're doing and you rush there. Cycle 400. Rockets. We did it. There we go. And that's going to be the end of our playthrough. But I saw something on that... where's our achievements? How do I open achievements? The colony achievements? There was like a replay of things, of us getting achievements or something. How do I open achievements? Colony summary. There we go. What is this? So these are our duplicants, these are buildings. Total oxygen produced. Oh, you see? This is so good. You can see the oxygen produced is so unstable until about cycle 180, 170, and then it just sort of flatlines. We boost it up here. Total oxygen consumed, calorie consumption, average power wasted. We've been wasting a lot of power. Average power produced. Duplicants. Oh, look at that. That's the space missions. Total travel time. Total work time. Rocket missions. Average work time. Average stress created. Domesticated critters. Wild critters. Oh, the wild critters have been going up. Average stress removed. And what is this? This is a... How do I... No, okay. How do I get rid of this? There we go. So this is like a recap of our base being built. Would you look at that? This is so Civilization. Oh, there's us building up to that first water geyser. There's our horrible idea of a farm. You see our polluted water building up. So we expanded the polluted water section there. Okay, good. Batteries and stuff going down to the bottom because I built it at the top first. We started exploring down, trying to do chlorine to clean up polluted water. We expanded straight up to the surface. Look at that. We expanded left, expanded right. We got a bunch of fossils up the top. We went down, realizing we can't build rockets unless we go down first. We released the oil. Started harvesting that. There we are. Isn't that amazing, this recap? 10 parts, 10 days of streaming, each one being 40 cycles, 400 cycles total. Each one being about 3.5 hours average, I guess. That's 30, 40... like, probably about 35 hours of gameplay? 35 to 40 hours of gameplay? Not bad, not bad. It's my first proper attempt. With you guys' help. We did it. 0 deaths. Actually 0 deaths. Anyway, that is gonna be it for now. We started day 1 saying we're gonna get rockets, and we got rockets. It's all comfortable now. Thank you all so much for joining. If you'd like to support the channel, there's 3 major ways to do it. You can subscribe on Twitch, you can become a YouTube member, and you can check out the Patreon at patreon.com/gamerzak. All of those methods are very good for direct support. So if you check them out, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. There's also a Humble Bundle referral link down below, and a merch store. It's linked on YouTube, it's Teespring. You can also check out gamerzak.com/merch or /store or /shop. They all lead to the same place. If you would like to join us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we're particularly active. I post things there. And of course the wonderful Discord community, discord.gg/gamerzak for the wonderful Zakalites community. It's quite active now, quite active. Many hundreds are online at any given time. And if you're watching on YouTube, click the buttons on the screen right now for so much more content. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.